BMW X1 killer is here, and it only costs £27,000. BMW X1 starts at £38,200. The 2027 BYD Atto 2 just matched it on features, beat it on range, and undercut it by £10,000. This is the electric SUV that changes everything, and by the end of this video you are going to seriously question why anyone is still writing a check for a BMW badge. Let's talk about the front first, because this is where the 2027 BYD Atto 2 makes its first statement. And it is a loud one. A full-width ultra-slim LED light bar stretches continuously across the entire top of the front face, glowing bright white, clean, and absolutely unmistakable. This is not just a design detail. This is BYD telling you exactly what kind of car this is before you even open the door. Drop your eyes down and the headlights are where things get really interesting. Sharp angular L-shaped LED units on both sides combining vertical and horizontal elements into a signature that no other car on the market replicates. Multi-segment LED detailing inside each housing adds a layered premium depth that honestly looks more expensive than anything BMW puts on the X1 at this price. The BYD badge sits center stage, backlit, confident, and no longer asking for your respect. The wide deep black honeycomb mesh grille gives the front serious texture and aggression. The bumper is muscular with sharp angular cuts on both corners and triple horizontal LED fog lights sitting center lower, a detail so precise it looks like it belongs on a car costing twice as much. The hood is wide and flat with clean uncluttered surfaces flowing toward the windshield. Standing in a showroom under lights, this car does not look like a £27,000 vehicle. It looks like a problem for BMW. But here is where it gets really interesting, because the side profile tells a completely different story to what BMW wants you to believe about Chinese cars. The 2027 BYD Atto 2 runs a floating roof designed with blacked-out pillars that make the car look lower and sleeker than its dimensions suggest. Flush door handles sit seamlessly in the bodywork, cleaner aerodynamics, better range, and a futuristic detail that BMW charges you extra trim levels to even get close to. Stylish alloy wheels fill the arches properly, no awkward gaps, no shopping cart proportions. The wheel arch cladding hints at a car that is equally comfortable on a weekend gravel road as it is in a city car park. The proportions are sharp and balanced. This is a car that was designed with intention, not just built to a price. And then there is the rear, and BYD saved something special for last. The full-width LED tail light bar stretches across the entire rear with an internal lighting signature that forms a Mobius ring pattern, a continuous loop design that at night looks genuinely stunning. You will not find this level of lighting detail on a BMW X1 at this price point. The rear bumper mirrors the aggressive character of the front, giving the whole car a cohesive and premium identity from every angle. This is a complete design, nothing feels like an afterthought. Now, step inside. Because this is where the BMW argument completely falls apart. The cabin of the 2027 BYD Atto 2 does not feel like a budget electric SUV. It feels like a tech sanctuary. The centerpiece is a 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen, yes, rotating, portrait for navigation, landscape for media. Running BYD's latest D-Link operating system with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay built in. Snappy, responsive, and genuinely intuitive. BMW iDrive is good. This is different, and in some ways better. Behind the wheel, an 8.8-inch digital instrument cluster gives you speed, range, tire pressure, and drive data in a clean modern layout. Not a strip of information, a proper driver's screen. The center console is where BYD does something unexpected, a crystal gear selector that looks like it was lifted directly out of a luxury German car. Surrounded by physical toggle switches for drive modes and climate controls. Somebody at BYD understood that burying everything in a touchscreen is not always progress. Soft touch dashboard materials, high-quality vegan leather in a dual-tone color scheme, ventilated front seats, wireless charging, adaptive cruise control, all standard. BMW charges extra for half of this list. Here is what really makes people stop and reconsider. The floor is completely flat. BYD Z Platform 3.0 means rear passengers get legroom that rivals cars an entire class above. Panoramic sunroof on higher trims floods the cabin with light, making the space feel significantly larger than the footprint suggests. And vehicle-to-load capability means this car can power your devices, your tools, your camping equipment directly from its battery. Your BMW X1 cannot do that. Now, the numbers that matter. BYD Blade Battery technology under the floor, the safest lithium iron phosphate chemistry in the EV industry. Up to 430 kilometers of real-world range. BMW X1 electric manages around 81 kilometers of EV range before the engine kicks in. The difference is not close, it is not even a comparison. The electric motor delivers 175 horsepower and 290 Nm of instant torque, smooth, immediate, and perfectly suited to real-world driving whether you are in city traffic or merging onto a motorway. 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds, not a performance car, but effortless and refined in every situation that actually matters to daily drivers. DC fast charging at 80 kilowatts means a 30 to 80% top up in around half an hour. Plug in, grab a coffee, get back on the road. Now here is the part that should make every BMW X1 buyer genuinely uncomfortable. £38,200 for a BMW X1. £27,400 for the 2027 BYD Atto 2. The BYD has more electric range, by a significant margin. It has a rotating touchscreen BMW does not offer. It has a crystal gear selector that looks more premium than anything in the X1's cabin. It has vehicle to load. It has ventilated seats. It has a Mobius ring LED rear light signature that people photograph in car parks. And it costs £10,800 less. The value gap is not close. And BMW knows it. 20 years ago nobody took Chinese technology seriously. Today BYD is the best-selling electric vehicle brand on the planet, outselling Tesla in multiple markets globally. The 2027 BYD Atto 2 is not China trying to compete with Europe anymore. It is China having already won that argument and now asking you to catch up. The BMW X1 killer is here. The price is £27,000. The range is 430 kilometers. The screen rotates, and BMW has no answer. So here is your question for the comments. Would you genuinely choose the 2027 BYD Atto 2 over a BMW X1 and keep £10,000 in your pocket, or is the BMW badge still worth that much to you? Drop your honest answer below. If this video made you think twice, hit that like button, subscribe to Motor Muse, and turn on notifications, because we cover the cars that are actually worth your money. I'll see you in the next one.